Hey guys, Johnny here, and today I'm bringing you a tutorial on a kind of a landscape and a water effect. And the landscape will be watery, and we'll have our text, and we'll go through keyframing. We'll put the text on the water, and it'll look pretty cool. Today, what you want to start off with? You want to start off with your basic landscape. So go to your landscape wherever it is, right here. And you might want to make it a bit bigger. So, like that, like so. And you want to make it a texture. So let's go into our texture and let's make it a bluey kind of color, a, a water effect kind of color. Go to your reflection, turn that on, and turn your brightness to, actually keep your brightness on, turn your texture to for Fresnel, and you'll notice that in a second it will turn like a shiny kind of blue, and you can turn that down if you want, just a little bit, and you have that now, and so let's apply that to our water, render it, and there's our kind of, you see how we have waves and kind of a nice little effect. Now let's add our MoText. Let's flip that around 90 degrees while holding shift and let it off at 90. Grab your move tool and just move it back. You can move it, put it into the text if you want. So like, shoot guys, wrong button. And render that, and notice how like you have a nice little reflection off your text into the water. Make your text something like whatever you wanted to make it. I'm gonna make mine flow. Whoops. Flow. Okay. Now that you've done that, you want to change your depth to around 75. Doesn't matter. Subdivisions, maybe add that around a little up. Let's put a fillet cap to both. Change our steps to around 3 and radius to 5. Keep it at 5. Okay, and you'll notice now you can see we have caps added. If we go up, we just have nice little caps, and that looks cool. Now we want to make a little nice texture for our text. So I'm gonna make mine a. I haven't really thought about some. I'm gonna make mine. I guess I'll make mine a nice red color. And do your reflection again and texture for Snell. And guys, good news, I am getting a Mac, and I am very, very happy about that. So when I'm making my tutorials, Render will be a lot faster than it is, because it's a piece of crap right now, and I'm sorry for that, guys. And now we'll add some lighting. So let's go and let's add a plane. And I haven't really tested with this yet, but I'm going to now. Put it on an angle, go to your here, turn your specular and your color off because we will not need that, and go to luminance and check that and just leave it like that, and this will leave you a nice bright color. And as you see now, if you bring that up, bring that down a bit, up, and go in, you have a really nice lighting effect on your text. So yeah, pull that through. Let's see if I can. Okay, you can also add a Control C, Control V that, copy it, and bring it over, rotate that, bit over like that, and maybe you want to change this to Control drag this. Maybe you want to make this color like a let's make it a reddish color. You don't want to make it too noticeable. Okay, like that. Because you don't want, as you know, like lighting, you don't want your lighting to be like completely white, because that just makes it look a little phony. So even those little tiny effects will make a difference. So render that out, and you notice, for some reason I think we are looking through the water, but no, we're not. That's just a reflection from your letters. So don't mind that, and get your flow. Make sure, because that kind of really looks like, but it's not. So you notice this is a nice little look to it. If you want to make it look pretty good, cool, then just go into it and just go to your render settings and options, actually anti-aliasing to best, still image, and that's fine. Keep all that, and then you want to add an effect, global illumination. Change these to low. You can change it to lower than low if you have a really bad rendering speed, as I do. It's not that bad, but I don't like it. And as you'll notice, there's a lot more details, and you'll notice when it's rendered out, it looks a lot more professional. And you'll notice now that we don't have a nice little background. We don't have a nice look in the background. So, I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make a nice little look. So let's copy the landscape. Shoot. And put it at 90 degrees. And I'm gonna see what the landscape looks as a background. And see, maybe you want to change your lookup, like your render. I'm gonna take my global illumination off and anti-aliasing to geometry, so I just have a faster render time for just making these little tweaks. So yep, just watch for a sec. I guess I could do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and maybe add. Actually, if you want to make a nice room, delete that and make another plain object, and hold shift and just turn that 90 degrees and drag it back, make it pretty big and up. Okay, we can cheat a bit with that. We don't need, because it won't be looking there. And then we can add the blue effect to the back, or we can add a nice, let's add a nice black effect to that. So new material, color, not fully black, but like that kind of color there. Because remember, you don't want to make any, because it look just fake. Color, you want no reflection color, doesn't matter. Texture to Fresnel, as always. Maybe turn your reflection down on both to a little lower, and apply that to here. And if you render that out, that looks a lot better. And you can see on the background how we have that nice. That's a really nice effect. You might want to just copy that again, and hold shift down, rotate it on your x-axis at 90 degrees. Sorry guys. And pull that back. And we'll render it. Okay. And we notice this light's in the way. Let's just take that out. Okay. If you want to make a really cool effect to it, you can. If you want to make a nice effect to your flow, maybe I'm gonna take this up a bit. It's bugging me for now. And you can add like a go to your affections tab and go to, let's see, explosion, and you just want to add your explosion to your mode text. And if you'll see, you can move and you'll see it explodes. So everything's cool. You can add a keyframe. You can add keyframes if you guys know. Should I go through it? Kind of takes a while. I have a video on keyframing, so I'm not going to. But I haven't told you how to do this. So if you want to keyframe this, then you just go, if you want it to start at 30, hold control and just click the strength at 0. And then 80, you can change your strength up to there, and then control, click it again. When it's orange, it means it's just waiting for you to keyframe. It doesn't make a difference, so watch. And then at 30, it will start exploding. Alright? And obviously want to add a camera. I'm just going to give you some tips, guys. Where's the camera? Right there. And you can go into your camera view, set your camera up, camera, scene camera, that turns your camera on. And, yeah. So, guys, don't worry about this kind of part. If you have a still image, you can still have some still images like that, but you don't need to worry about keyframing. And, yeah, guys, check out my other tutorials. I will be making a Twitter page soon. And please subscribe. I'm trying to get partner. Yeah, just subscribe, comment, rate, like it. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.